Episode 2 of my video game FLAPPATRON available right now on Steam. Oh, why can't it just be warm again? I miss the warmth. It's so cold. You know what else is cold? My cold, dead carcass of a channel. Ha, ha, ha. I like that one. I feel like some people are probably wondering why I'm even uploading on my channel anymore. And even why, you know, when I'm in stream and people join, they go, "Why there's no one watching?" or "You deserve more subs," and all this stuff. And I thought I'd just kind of like talk about it and address it. Because I feel like people who have that mentality and say something's dead and all this and this, I don't know, I think it's a really strange way of thinking, and I'm gonna tell you why. The thing is, right, what goes up must come down, and I've always accepted this my whole life. I've always assumed the bubble's gonna burst at some point. Even when I was back in the day doing Sanity Not Included, for me, that was my peak, that was my moment. But then it somehow got better, and then it somehow got better, like, you know, whatever. It just kept going up and enjoying the creatures, whatever, but you know, at the end of the day, what goes up has to come down. And that's like everyone and everything, and most actors and most musicians, like, it's just how life is. And that's why I think it's weird when people, you know, go into a channel or they go to a Twitch thing and say, "Oh, this channel's dead," or "This is dead and you're dead," and like, "Why are you doing this?" kind of thing. And it's just kind of like, just because something isn't getting as much popularity or not many people care as much doesn't mean the creator stops caring. You know what I mean? Like, you don't just stop because people aren't interested anymore. That's not how it works. You don't just do things because they get a certain amount of views, etc. I mean, yeah, if it's your business. I mean, I guess in a way, YouTube was my business back in like years and years ago. I quit my channel like 4 years ago and I moved back from America. So it's always been a hobby for me. And so has streaming. Streaming's always been a hobby. I did it for a job, I think, for 3 months when I lived in America. But all this stuff for me has been a hobby, so I guess, okay, I'll have to admit that I am taking into account that I could be making nothing from any of this and I would still want to do things. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you have a passion for something and you enjoy making things and you want to entertain, why should you stop just because someone's, you know, having a go that there's no views or anything, or like, if that's the case, why would I have even started YouTube? You know, it kind of reminds me when I first started YouTube when I was a kid. I remember when I had 11 subscribers, and I remember saying to my dad, I was like, "Dad, I've got 11 people that watch me on YouTube. How cool is that?" I actually thought that was so cool that 11 people gave a shit and took the time out of their day to watch me create stuff. And I've always been a creative person. I spent hours making videos that only I would ever see. You know, I've got DVDs and DVDs of home movies that me and my brothers used to film, like Jackass type stuff. We actually watched one about a month ago with my brother. We showed our partners at the time. You know, it's stuff like that no one's ever gonna see. I've made countless songs over the years that no one's ever gonna hear apart from me. I make stuff, I started off making stuff because it's what I wanna do. I wanna be creative and I wanna do things for me. But I also like entertaining people, and I like, you know, putting content up. And I don't know, I've had that realization recently, and I think one of the reasons why I was kind of a bit scared of uploading properly. One, like, there were circumstances, of course, FLAPPATRON, and when I lived in London, I couldn't even have internet. There's no privacy and blah blah blah. But it's interesting how lately I've just had this realization of, you know what, Dex, you always say you want to just basically never upload ever again because, like, the views are so low and no one cares and whatever. But then once I kind of realized, I'm like, no, but you want to upload, man. You want to stream. You love making videos. You love doing this, just talking shit on a camera and getting your opinion out there about something. Or you want to just play a game and make people laugh or put a smile on them. I know it sounds really cliche and lame, but that is how it is at the end of the day, for me at least, on my channel and Twitch. I like making content. I really do. I love it. It's almost ingrained in my DNA because I've been doing it since I was a child. I used to draw a weekly comic book. It was based on Kirby, actually, a weekly comic strip for my neighbor who lived across the road. I'd carry on the story. I have loads of comics that I used to draw as a kid. That's what I want to be as a kid. I want to be a comic drawer. That's why Nathan's profession, he wants to be a comic book illustrator. So I've always wanted to be creative and do stuff. And, you know, even if views are terrible and no one's watching, no one cares, it's not gonna stop someone like me uploading and doing stuff because I love it. I love uploading stuff, and I guess I'm in a situation where, you know, my financial security is fine and my career's doing really well at the moment, to be honest. Like, as much, like, the whole bubble thing, like, when it comes to my career, not YouTube side of things, I guess, but like when it comes to my career, I'm still in that bubble for sure. But in terms of, like, you know, people, like, in terms of notoriety and stuff, yeah, of course I'm down. But that's life, man. You have your moments. People watch your stuff, and then you're irrelevant again. That is life, and I think people need to accept that. You can still be doing stuff. You know, you can still be here. Like, as long as you're still making videos and you're enjoying it, that's the main thing. If you're enjoying it and it's what you want to do, then just keep doing it. Who cares if people come in and say, oh, your channel's dead, oh, you washed up this and this. So what? I know my channel's dead. I know I'm washed up. I know I've had my time. I know I've had my peak. I am fully aware, trust me. And that's fine. Like, I'm happy with that. Like, so what? I have my time and that's it. You just kind of, people have to accept that and just, I don't know, it's weird. I don't know why people, numbers make the world go round, sure. In business, but I guess this isn't business for me. I just want to upload and I want to do it. And obviously I want more people to see my videos, but if they didn't, it wouldn't break me, you know? That's why I'm uploading every day. That's why I'm trying to do 10-minute videos now, so the algorithm likes me more. You know, I have to change my ways if I want to get a bigger audience, which is cool because it's more about, I want people to see my content. I want people to play my game, for example. I really want people to play my game. You know, that's why I have to add at the front of every video saying my game's out, because that is something I really like and I'm proud of it. And I want people to play it. That's why I put the price down like a lot recently, because I'm like, you know what? I don't really care. I've spent so much money on this game. Like, I spent so much money on this game. I'll probably never ever break even with it. But it's more of the fact that I want people to play it. That's why I've lowered the price on like everything, because I'm like, I'd rather just people play it. But then I'm like, then again, I guess I should go free if that's the case. But I don't know. I guess like I guess I don't see it as like I spent so long on it. At least it's worth something. My time was worth something, at least, I guess, with FLAPPATRON. I don't know, I'm rambling now, I'm going off on one, but my point is, I enjoy it. I enjoy making content, I enjoy making you guys laugh and smile and all that cliche bollocks, which, you know, is, I hate that kind of stuff, but it's true. Like, in the day, like, that's just me as a person. I like to make sure everyone's having a good time. I like to make sure people are, you know, comfortable and everyone's happy, you know. I want to make people feel welcome and shit, and that's kind of just me as a person, and one of the reasons why I like making videos. I want to make people laugh, and I want to make some cool shit, and I want to also make stuff for myself. So I guess the point of this video is, anybody out there, any YouTubers especially, who not necessarily doing this as like a, you know, a career, not even like, I mean, I guess they might be looking for a little bit of income from it, and even streamers, like, so what if your channel's dying, undead, or whatever? Like, if you're enjoying it and you're having fun, and you are, you know, the few people who are watching are still enjoying it and they're laughing, and, you know, you're kind of enjoying it together, then, you know, keep going. Don't stop, just keep going. Follow what you want to do, regardless. And I guess that's it. Not the best message, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, there we go. Thanks everybody who's still watching, I guess. And hopefully you'll still continue to watch in the future. And I will see you in the next rambling video, I suppose. So until then, farewell.